Okay, so just some of the prep, how we do things. Everything's caulked in. Pretty much wrapping up the prep. We're gonna have to shoot some primer next on a couple spots, but it kind of gives you an idea of what we do on everything. These guys are all prepped up. Let me kind of walk down let me just go take the top here. Gutters were taken down. All the fascia was caulked in, any creases, holes, knots, stuff like that's all done. We mask windows in the morning. Hopefully we'll get some spray going here. Primer on any of the wood areas. Went ahead and used some plastic mud, or plastic wood. A lot of stuff that's primed, obviously. We just get in and we prime stuff like in there. Anything where there's bare wood, we kind of prime. Our primers are multiple colors because of the fact that it's primer. So what we've got is back here. Pressure wash this deck out. Look how nice that looks. It's gonna look good when it's stained. So primed up there. Interesting. A lot of prime up there. A lot of work. I mean, it just took a lot of work. Ridiculous amounts of prep, a lot of scraping. But this you already know because you've already done a lot of that. So primed. We do these like that. That's how we caulk those guys in, all the way down. We got our silicone line up here. We primed. Let's see if it'll zoom. That's why there's prime on that one by, because there's silicone there. So we use our heavy primers. You can tell on the post we prime up as high up as we can, as long as we cover all the wood areas. That's how we caulk all that stuff in, if you look close. So that's that. So on the chimney, we used a different style of caulking called Big Stretch, which is kind of more for high temps and stuff like that. A lot of this too, this has all been primed with a different primer that I like to use. It's extremely expensive, but we had some, and it's just for wood. So if you look close, you can kind of see like a bluish, like little gobs. It's called Kelbond Pro. It's almost like a clear blue glue. I mean, it dries and you can see like kind of a sheen on that wood. It's really cool stuff. I mean, it just kind of puts a shine. It's like puts a glue on top of it so that when you paint over it, it almost reduces all, like this was painted with a Kelbond and then a normal primer, and you can't even see all the scraping and digging we did in that. So it's kind of a cool product. Just I like to use it a lot, but I've often sent videos to homeowners and they're like, you were gonna prime and I don't see anything, and it's because it's clear. Like that post right there was primed with it, but it comes out as clear unless you look really close. The camera doesn't always show it. So here's the chimney. Up here, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but again, Big Stretch, high heat, went through that. All this was done with a Kelbond. Just moving and shaking. We're gonna have a lot of cleanup of paint chips no matter what we did. We had drops out and they get all wet and we hang them off the deck so they dry, but it doesn't matter. And then we went ahead and primed everything up there that you didn't already get. And then this wall as well, we scraped some of our primers the same color as yours. All the high stuff, as you can see over here. And then this is the blue. If you look close, you can see like a blue tint. That's all that Kelbond clear. So that was all primed. Let's keep walking here. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that got us was just the amount of scraping. It takes time, but we knew it would, so we're moving, we're shaking. Not a big deal. Everyone's doing good. It looks how we want it to look. Stuff like that. It's kind of what we need to get out of what we're doing. Obviously you can tell the poles are kind of a bluish color. That is Ace Hardware's dark gray. So tomorrow we are on this stuff tomorrow. We're gonna prime all that tomorrow. Well, two guys will be priming that, while one guy is gonna start spraying body color onto that's all of our primer, obviously, spraying body color onto the garage. So we'll start spraying some colors tomorrow. Up underneath here, just kind of give you a quick idea how we do these. We did all that stuff back up underneath there, obviously, as you can tell. My battery might die. If it does, it's not that I don't like talking to a camera. So again, this will be sprayed tomorrow. But what we did do is we got all the outside of it. Look how clean that looks. So that way I can spray without worrying about getting spray on the bottom of the deck. So as you can tell, all that bottom has been done. Like that in there. Like this up there. And that's how it'll look, except for it'll have the body color, not a primer. So we do that. So this lets us spray and roll this faster. We did get in here, fix this. We put a wooden plug in that. So that looks a lot better. Yeah, so we're moving. We're shaking. A lot of work than we anticipated. So more stuff tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have some body color up. All these have been primed. That's what that looks like. Fixed a bunch of the areas with the plastic wood. Bunch of Cal-Bond. So yeah, hopefully this finds you guys well. We'll have some more stuff for you tomorrow. And cool, looks good.